Hey guys, what's up? My name is Colette and welcome to my channel. Little introduction type thing before I start the video. First of all, my hair is like, I just showered, so my hair is really soft and I'm gonna be playing around with it forever because I don't like how it looks. And I'm also gonna be looking in the viewfinder a lot because I find it super awkward looking right into the camera. I just can't get used to that. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off with a story time today and talk about my catfish experience and how I was a catfish. So this started back in the 7th grade when I was 12 years old. I'm 20 right now, so that was 7 years ago that this happened. And I was on Facebook one day, just opened up my Facebook account, super excited, going on Facebook every day after school. And by this point, I had already accumulated a bunch of friends on Facebook, mainly people I knew, my family and all that stuff. And then I got a friend request from a random girl, and she was only friends, like we had mutual friends with one of my best friends, and we'll call my best friend Candy. We'll call her Candy. So yeah, I saw that like her and Candy were mutuals, and I was like kind of looking through it, and Candy would comment on her photos, be like, oh my god, cute, gorgeous, like just girl stuff, normal stuff. So I accepted her. I didn't really give much thought about it. I just accepted her and let it be. So the next day at school, I went up to Candy and I was like, hey, do you know Lexi? Because that was the girl's name on the Facebook account. And then she was like, oh yeah, I do. And she kind of like made it super awkward how she said it and kind of like suspicious. And I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, Lexi's me. And I was like, wait, what? So I was like, okay, how is Lexi you? And she was like, well, I made her to talk to blank, her crush. I'm not gonna give him a name because he's not relevant in the story. And she's like, and yeah, we've been talking for quite a while through Lexi, and they seem to be hitting it off. And I was like, what? Like, you actually have the nerve to do that? Like, I'd have been scared shitless. My girl's crazy. She was still crazy. I love her. But like, damn. So then, whatever. A few days passed. She was like, I need you to make a fake account as well. And I was like, for what? Like, what am I going to get out of it? Like, for what? And she was like, just so we can have fun. Lexi can have friends. I'm going to change Lexi to some next girl because I already told my crush that I was Lexi. And I was like, okay. So then I was kind of excited at the same time because I'm like, oh my god, like a fake persona, you know, like I can do whatever I want with this person. So then I created an account and I think I called her Stacy, and it was this really like pretty blonde girl that I found on Google. And I literally, like, I don't know how she found her pictures, but on Google I literally typed pretty girl, like pretty teenage girl, whatever, and like a bunch of site models would come up. And then so I found that one and I made it up. And then my friend, she made, like Candy, she made Lexi into some other girl. I think she called her Emily, I don't remember, but she made into some other girl, and we had like conversations back and forth within them. But then we took it like a step up and we started adding people that we knew, and people would be coming up to us being like, hey, who's not Lexi, who's Emily, or who's Stacy? And my excuse was like, oh, she's my cousin. She just moved to Canada. I remember this exactly. She just moved to Canada from Brazil and just made her Facebook. She's in grade 9. She goes to this high school. Yeah, like she might move back, but she just wanted to make friends. And then they were like, oh my god, she's so hot, because she was like super pretty girl, like the picture and everything. And I was like, yeah, well, that's my cousin. Like, I was super like proud of my cousin. And then Candy, like, I don't know what her excuse was, but like a group of my classmates knew who Stacy and Emily were. Sorry, there's just like a bunch of names within the story that I'm just gonna be all over the place with them, but I'm gonna try to make it as clear as possible. So then the specific friend, he's important too. So Candy is the friend that initiated all the catfishing. And then there was this friend, he was, we'll name him Green. So he was like super in love with all of like the accounts. He's like, oh my god, I have to meet them, I have to meet them. And we'd be like, no you don't, they don't want to meet you. But then on Facebook, we'd all be talking like, oh my god, Green, like, yeah, like not flirting, but they'd be talking and kind of like, you know, super funny. So then after, I got bored of Stacy, and then I turned her to another girl named Jenny. And my friend Green was like, oh my god, Stacy deleted her account. I'm like, yeah, she went back to Brazil, I'm gonna miss her so much, like I act so sad. And then like Candy, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna miss Stacy too, I can't believe she's going back to Brazil. I was like, oh boo hoo hoo. Like, and then I created a guy with my other friend, we'll call this friend Sue. We created an account called, and his name was Josh. And he's a very important part of the story too. So Josh, again, emo. It's super easy to find emo guys on Google, like super easy, because they all look the same. They all literally look the same. So we found a bunch of like guys half covering their faces just so they can look like identical to what Josh's main picture was. And yeah, so we created Josh. And then a whole bunch of other friends got involved in it because Candy like recruited them. And literally there was a good 10 accounts. I ran like 3. Candy ran about 2. Sue ran only Josh with me. I think there was like 3 or 4 other girls involved, and they each had like their own and whatever. Okay. So that's the basis of it. I'll explain how everybody found out in the end. So, Candy, after she created like her first 2 accounts, she created another account and called her Kylie. And again, it was a scene girl. And this girl had like blonde teased hair, pink highlights or like fake extensions. She would like wear a lot of makeup. She was like super pretty and everything. So then, because Green was like so interested in all our like cousins and friends, we decided, why don't we talk to Green? So then we started talking to Green on Kylie's account, and we were like, oh my god, Green, I have a crush on you, you're so cute. I really wish I could meet you. I think we made her be in like another city so they couldn't actually meet. But it was a kind of like a long distance thing, if I remember correctly. And then he would be like, oh my god, I wish I could see you too. I really like you. Do you want to be my girlfriend? And Kylie was like, yes, I do. Like, I can't believe you asked me to be your girlfriend. I'm so happy. Oh my god, I love you so much. Mind you, Green was 12 years old. And Kylie was supposed to be like 15 years old. Like, what? But, okay, so then, what happened was, I think they dated for like a month or 2 months, maybe a few weeks, I don't remember. But after they broke up, whatever, shit happens in every relationship, fake or not, and they broke up. And then Candy, I almost said her real name, oh my god, Candy forgets Kylie's password. She's like, I can't get into Kylie. Like, I can't get into Kylie. I was like, what do you mean? Just reset the password, like send it to your email. And she's like, no, like I don't know the email, I can't get into her, I don't know what to do. And we decided, why don't we pretend Kylie died? We made Kylie die in a car crash. Because her account was basically locked for us. All of the fake accounts went on Kylie's page and wrote, R.I.P. Rest in peace, Kylie. Kylie, I'm gonna miss you so much. This is why you don't drink and drive. Guys, let's raise awareness for drinking and driving. Like, oh my god, now that you think, like now that I think of it, I'm just like, we were terrible 12-year-olds. Like, who does that? And And then Green found out that Kylie died, and he was like, guys, we left a friend traumatized. Oh my god. So then Josh is super important. So Sue and I, we created Josh, and so what happened was that he would add like fake celebrity accounts, fake Justin Bieber accounts, fake I don't know what was there to be fake, like fake Jasmine Villegas accounts. I don't know if you guys know Jasmine V, but her fake accounts. And specifically he added, or she added, I don't know who added who, but one fake Jasmine account. And I remember, obviously we knew they were fake. We didn't really think we had Justin Bieber on Facebook or Jasmine on Facebook or next people on Facebook. Like, we knew they were fake accounts. So just to like to play and just for Fox, we would comment under statuses and try to talk to the girls. And one Jasmine account actually responded to us, and they kept talking and talking and talking until Jasmine was like, oh my god, I really like you. And Josh was like, I really like you too. And they started dating. Jasmine and Josh, myself and Sue and some next person started dating. So Jasmine messages Josh and was like, hey, I really have to tell you something. And then Josh was like, okay, like, hey, what's up, babe, like, whatever. And then she was like, I'm so sorry, what am I about to tell you, like, I feel really bad, but it's the truth. And she was kind of like prolonging it to make it like she didn't want to say it. And then we're like, okay, she's gonna break up with Josh, whatever, we'll go on to some next like fake account. And then she's like, I'm not really Jasmine V, my real name is, and Sue and I were like, sorry. And she was like, I'm so sorry, Josh, I'm like super in love with you, I have such strong feelings for you, and I didn't want to hurt you. She's like, I know what I did was bad, but I didn't do this on purpose. This all started as a fake, like as a fan page about Jasmine, because I'm a really big fan of her, and everybody thought it was the real Jasmine Villegas. So I was like, why not? And I played along, and then you came in the picture, and I was like, I couldn't keep doing this anymore, so I'm like confessing to you. She's like, I'm gonna take down the account and all that stuff. And we were like, oh my god, what did we do? Okay, so Sue and I were literally like, so we were like fucking around with a fake person, and she really thought we were like a real life human being. Like, the pictures look fake. Like, we were super like shocked, we were super in awe. I'm still in shock, mind you. And yeah, and then she's like, Josh, like, answer me, because Josh wasn't answering her because me and Sue were just like, we don't know what to say, and it was like left on red and all that stuff. And he was like, oh. And Josh answered, oh wow, okay, sure. And then she's like, I'm really sorry, like, I don't know how many times she said sorry, but she was like, I wish we can like start over again, I'll add you on my real account. And she said her real name, and I still remember her real name, and to this day I've tried to find her just like to snoop around and shit. I'm not gonna message her like, hey, I was really Josh. But Sue was like, should we tell her? And I'm like, tell her what? And Sue wanted to confess to her that we were Colette and Sue, not Josh. And I was like, bitch, we're not confessing to anybody. This girl has mad feelings for Josh. And she's like, so we're gonna continue a relationship with her? And I'm like, no, Josh is not real. If she wants to Skype call, who are we gonna Skype? Get the picture and put it up there? Like, oh my god. I was like super nervous. I was probably shaking at that point, like, holy shit. So then she's like, I'm gonna add you, like, I can't believe you're super cool with this, like, I love you so much. And we're like, yeah, like, babe, it's okay, I like you for who you are. And that's when my phone rang. She messaged us Josh and through her real account. I was like, I remember exactly what she said. Her first message was, "Hiya." And we were like, oh, whoa, she's like super peppy in person, because like hiya is a peppy thing. Like no one really says that. And we didn't answer her. I clicked block, and Sue was like, why'd you do that for? And I was like, because she's a real person with real feelings, and if I'm gonna mess up her feelings, then I can mess it up when no Josh around. And Sue was like, and people found out, and Green, I did not forget Green, and he came up to me. The first thing he was like, "You lied." And I was like, sorry, what are you talking about? And he's like, you lied. That was not really a real person. That was you and Candy. And I was like, oh, you know? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I thought you knew. I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you. And he's like, no, you knew that I didn't know. And I was like, lol, true. But yeah, so that was my super crazy, traumatic for other people catfish experience, being the catfish. But that's the end of my catfish story. I hope you like it. I hope I explained everything clearly, because I tend to just speak without any stopping. But I hope you enjoyed the story. Let me know if you want me to upload anything else, whether it's story times. I can do like some makeup shit. I can do anything with reason. But yeah, bye guys, and I'll see you in my next video, I guess.